Tuesday. It's already day 3 of our 1 week live section with you guys. As promised earlier, Adina is inside, and this is 13 minutes after 6. Yes, so as usual, I still have to take you guys on our evening routine. So I need to go tidy up the kitchen. We're just waking up from sleep, and then we just start and then be playing. So I had to open this vlog, this live section, to speak with you guys. What I'll be doing in the kitchen, just to tidy up my kitchen, then get Adina's plate sterilized, and then prep for her bathing and her eating. Evening, how are you? So inside might actually be dark because there is no light right now. So, and my madam is ready. So let's go over to our evening section. Welcome to Annabel series and kitchen. In case this is your first time, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So this is your boss lady. See where she is. Say hi, mama. Say hi to your fans. So I've been keeping her here for some couple of days to see if she can actually learn how to crawl from here. So, but since I'm going to the kitchen and this madam don't like staying alone, I will have to put her in her walker so she can stay in the kitchen with me, watch me, and then while we tidy up for the evening. It's not easy. Oh. Hey, my love. Oh, yeah, come on, wants to go to the kitchen. Oh. Ooh. So, how are you guys doing? How was your day today? Hope you guys had a splendid day. To those of us that went out for our urgent 2K or 3K or so. I just want to wash the dishes and then boil water for her bathing. After which we will not bathe. I know you, all you can do, you just put this thing in your mouth. So stay there and play. Play with your so please, if you are here, kindly drop some comments and like. I just wish these people can just bring lights. I don't know. I'm just so addicted to light this period. Please, how was your day? How was your day? And I hope you've also been watching our videos. Please help this girl to grow her channel. It's not easy. It's not easy growing a YouTube channel. Please, you guys. I can never be proud to beg. I cannot be proud to beg. You should help me. Please help me. So, I actually have a baking job to do this weekend. So I'm just trying to check what I had here. This thing is really bad. Since I moved into Lagos, I've not actually baked. So I'll be doing that this weekend to just exercise my hand a little bit. And see what it feels like to bake after how many months. It's been months without me baking. Wow. The last time not months, it's been a year. The last time I baked a cake was the wedding cake I did in June. It's getting to a year, yes. I had that cake on the June of last year. So since then, I've not actually baked because Adina was so clingy. She didn't want me to do anything. She didn't want me to work. Each time I go to the store to bake or try doing something about baking, my hair will just start kicking, or sometimes throughout the day I will not feel her kick. It was that bad. So my husband was like, okay, you know what, just erase your hand out of it for now until you've put to bed and then you can come back. That was how I stopped baking, because this after working, Adina will not allow me to rest. Is either my tummy is paining me, somewhere it's paining me, I am feeling restless. Since then I've not baked, guys. I've not baked. And it's not easy. So coming back to this, okay, no, I think I baked. Yes, it was that bad that the last cake I did was the day labor held me. Hi, good evening, Marcus. Good evening, Choice. Hi, welcome. So the day I baked, I said, okay, let me just exercise my hand because it's been a while. That was the very day labor came. That evening, in fact, I will never forget it. Hobby was like, are you sure you can do this? I don't want you to stress yourself. I said, I just want to exercise my hand. That Friday evening, that Friday night, that was around this time. I was very heady, nothing. I came out from where I went to bed because I already packaged my things. I've blocked up everywhere. So I went to a friend's place to bake. So I'm getting there. After baking, I just told them that I wanted to sleep. I wanted to just take a nap. Yes, so that was what happened. So before I knew it, I woke up around 6:30. I said, okay, let me start going home. On getting to the house around 7, 8, I told my younger sister, I said, I don't want to eat though. That I just feel like having golden more. And she was like, are you sure? I said, yes. That I'll just take golden more and then take some fruits. On my way coming back, I got pineapple. And before then, I was already prepping for labor, preparing for labors and all that. So I started taking pineapple and started taking dates. Oh, that very night, the labor came. I said, I was feeling restless. My tummy was just, swelling, bloating. I was like, what is this? So I had a neighbor that is a nurse that each time, thank you, Choice. Thank you very much. Hi, Libra. Welcome. So I called her that evening. I said, no, see, oh, this is how I've been feeling. This I'm saying was almost around 12 midnight. I had to endure till around 11 to 12. The pain was unbearable. My sister has already slept. She didn't even know what was going on. So when I called the nurse and I told my sister to go get me the nurse, she now said, Anna, you're in labor. I said, labor? She said, yes. I said, I said, okay, since it's not that serious, I'll have to wait till morning. She's like, are you sure you can endure this thing till morning? I said, yes, I will endure till morning. I said, I already have a job I need to deliver by 6 a.m. the next day. God, I said, this girl trying to be clingy. Like, she doesn't want me to do anything. I said, okay. I called my sister. I said, now, at this point, I have to work on this cake right now so that by morning, nobody knows what the outcome is going to be like. by morning she herself can be able to help me to deliver the cake in the morning. She said, okay. We started working. I was in pain and I was working. The labor was coming. In fact, the contraction, sorry, the contraction was coming. I was working on the cake. The contraction was coming. Please, if you've not seen that video, it's up there on my channel. Go and see my delivery video. You need to watch it. I told my sister, I said, don't worry, I will endure. She was like, are you sure? She was even scared for me. I said, don't worry, I will do it. I walked to a point, I got tired. In fact, the pain didn't let me to even stand for long anymore. I had to leave it. By 4:30 to 5, in fact, I didn't sleep all through the night. The contraction was coming, it was going, it was coming, and it was coming. Okay, so this is me. This is me here, right? Hope you can see me now. So the contraction was coming and going just like that, you know. I tried controlling it. I tried to hold on to it up until around 5 a.m. I said, okay, let me just round up with the cake a little. Let me give it a little more design. I don't know if you guys can see me from here. Okay, I think this is perfect. Adina is actually at my back. I don't know if you guys can see her. The madam is there. The madam is there. So, okay. So I had to, you know, endure it. By that 5 a.m., I told my sister, I said, okay, oh yeah, it's time. Let's start going. Usually I was advised to bathe hot water. Hot water will make the baby feel more uncomfortable and want to come out. But at that point, my gas got finished. So there's no way for me to boil hot water. I didn't want anybody to know. So I left that morning to the hospital. I walked, like I needed to exercise my leg to help my labor progress faster. I walked from my house to the hospital. From my house to the hospital was a little bit far. So I had to walk. While I was walking the labor, the contraction was coming more and more. I told my sister, I said, I can't walk anymore. My legs are hurting me. This experience is the pain was no, it cannot be compared. I said my legs were hurting me. Immediately we got to the hospital, the contraction stopped. To tell you guys what happened. The contraction stopped. I told the nurse, I said, this thing has stopped though. They said, okay, I should try and walk a little bit, maybe around the hospital and all that I did. When the doctor came to check on me, the doctor said, that my service is not opening, but I was actually in labor. That I'm actually in labor, but it is not opening, it's not coming up. That he can't feel the baby's head. That I should go for a scan, so they will be sure if the baby has actually turned. Oh God. Anyways, I didn't actually do it. It ended up in CS. I ended up in CS because the labor was not progressing for almost 3 days. My labor was, it was just there. It was coming and going. I would feel the pain, the labor pain, and then within a twinkling of an eye, the pain would disappear. That was what was going on. I stayed at the hospital for 3 days. I said, okay, I want to go home. Doctor said I can't. No, they sent me back home that very day. When it wasn't progressing, doctor said, okay, I should go back home. That maybe if it progresses more than 2 centimeters, then I can come back. I said, okay. I went back home. That same evening, the extra pain came. Oh my God, that was when the pain of labor came. That was when I actually felt that pain. I was vomiting, I was crying, my head was banging. It was as if I was feeling menstrual cramps. My dear, hi Divine, welcome, thank you. I was having menstrual cramps. I was crying. I said, no, I don't want to go to the hospital. Or when I'm still under 2 cm, I said I will endure the pain in the house. I called that same nurse. in my compound. I said, please come and check how many cm I am. She said, that my labor is actually going to be a prolonged labor, that boy I should try. I said, Jehovah. I said, okay. I started climbing my staircase. Please go and watch that video. It's there. Adina, please go and watch that video. It's there. Oh, it's there. The pain. The more I was climbing the staircase, the more I was having the pain. The more I was climbing the staircase, I was having the pain. I just needed to be that person that once I get to the hospital, okay, she's this, just rush me, and then I'll just figure out my baby. Reverse was the case. The reverse was the case, my dear. I went to the hospital around 2 a.m. My younger sister and my friend, in fact, a friend turned sister that was with me all throughout the night, they were so scared because of how it was. I was running temperature. They had to take me to the hospital again with the help of our security man. That same night, around 2 a.m., they got a vehicle that took me. And then when I got to the hospital, my temperature was high. The heartbeat of my baby was almost 100, and it was 184 or 185, about thereabout, which was very, very bad for my baby. So the doctor was like, thank God they had to bring me in at that time. I said, okay. They had to, try their best to stabilize me, stabilize my baby. They monitor the temperature. We stayed for 3 days in the hospital. I didn't want to come out. I said, okay, they should release me. Let me go home. I want to go home. Since the labor is done, let me go home. They said, no, you can't allow me to go home. It's at risk. My baby's health is at risk. My health is also at risk. What if an emergency occur while I'm at home? By the time they rushed, the doctors were just putting in some negative thoughts in my head. The doctor said, okay, let them monitor me for a couple of days, some hours. If it doesn't work, then they will book me in for a cesarean section. I said, something I never thought of, I never planned. Like, see, if you're pregnant, then it's like, you just have that option of plan B. Because all through my pregnancy, I never imagined I was going to do a cesarean section. I just wanted to just push my baby out and be good. But when the reverse was the case, there was nothing I could do. Hubby was like, please, if that's the only way to save me and the baby, oh yeah, let them do it. Forget about the money. If it is the money that is the problem, God was going to provide. I started crying. I said, God, this is not what I wanted. I called my parents. They said, God forbid, they won't do operation. See, what matters in this childhood journey is to see your baby and you are alive. That is one thing I've learned. Yourself and your baby, the both of you need to be alive. That is the main thing. When my stepmom started rebuking, they were calling pastors to pray for me. Pastors were saying, hey, operation is not your portion. You will give birth like the Hebrew woman. What is the Hebrew woman for? What exactly is a Hebrew woman, please? If not to see your child and yourself being alive. Is that not the Hebrew woman you're talking about? I told them, I said, nobody should say anything. I've already made up my mind. I'm going in for the cesarean section. And before you knew it, I was just there discussing with the doctor. The doctor was just keeping me company. We were gisting while the operation was going. I wasn't feeling anything. The next thing, the doctor was like, okay, they're about to, start. They've not actually started. I didn't even know that they even told me. The next thing I heard was a cry of my baby. And while I was just lying down there, just smiling. I said, God, I did it. I did it. It's not easy. However way you guys did it, the main thing is you brought out a baby to this world. You brought another human to this world. So I didn't care. When the nurse brought the baby to me, said, this is your baby. You had a baby girl. I said, yes. God did this. Immediately I started singing. I can't remember the song I sang, but I know there was a particular song that I sang. That song is usually sung by Nathan Ebasi. So I started singing that song, you know, while I was there. The stitches were going on. That was when they started stitching me back. And then I took a glance at, no, I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were open like this. Like this. My eyes were shining, but I wasn't feeling the pain anyways. No, I didn't feel any pain at all. I didn't even know what they were doing. I had that operation with my two eyes opened. I was even telling the doctor that I want to sleep. Don't say I can sleep if I want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. But I was scared of sleeping and then, you know, going on from there. Going away from there. So I had to control myself from sleeping. Yes, Mama. What happened? So the only thing I felt was that some kind of electric shock, was an electric that was just dragging me. I knew that was when they were saying me. So when I took a glance at what they were doing in my tummy, I saw how these people took out everything. Hi. See, it's not easy to be a woman. No. It's not easy. See, don't be deceived by anybody telling you that for you to be a Hebrew woman is for you to push your baby. You have to undergo vaginal delivery. And then you losing your life. What you can't get? Your 9 months journey is not in vain. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. So that was how Adina came about. So I was actually saying I have a cake job to do this weekend. And I remembered how Adina birth came about. So my delivery didn't really take time. After an hour thereabout, I was moved out of the theater to my ward. It was after 30 minutes when the anesthesia was wearing off. That was when my brain started hitting on me. That was when I started feeling all the pains of the injection, the operation and all that. So I don't know, I might carry you guys along on the baking process. So what I was actually saying is that Adina was so clingy when she was in the womb, to a point that she didn't allow me to walk. I didn't walk all through her pregnancy. And the very day I decided to walk to bake was the day my dad decided to come out of the mommy's tummy. That was the day Adina decided to step out. Said, I am tired. This woman, you want to use me and play? I'll be okay. I'm not there again inside Belle. Bring me out. Say, please bring me out. Hey, my dear, I stayed for 3 weeks without bathing. What I do is, once I miss my water, I have a towel. I just clean up myself. I wasn't bathing properly for 3 whole weeks. It wasn't easy. I couldn't bathe properly. So every single time I want to have my bath, I just clean up. I just clean up myself with my towel and then fine, because they said water must not get to. I'm actually making a birthday cake, and the birthday cake is going to be in 3 flavors. We're going to have some vanilla flavor, and we'll be having some chocolate and red velvet flavor. I don't know, most likely I should be doing that in 3 batches, yes. So it's a birthday cake for a client over here in Lagos on Sunday. Yes, that's the kind of cake I'll be doing. So I just hope when I'm doing it, I can be able to carry you guys along when I'm making it, because this country that we are now, because there's no lights, no NEPA lights, so I have to do it once I get an opportunity of lights. Sorry, I'm just tidying up my kitchen so that I can start feeding Adina. Then after which I will sterilize her plates. Yeah, I don't really know. It depends on when I get light, but it should be on a Friday, on a Saturday rather. It should be within a Saturday or Friday. If I see light, if I'm able to see light on Friday, I'll do it on Friday. But if I'm able to see light on Saturday morning, but though I actually intend doing it on a Saturday morning so that the cake can remain fresh, then, but you can never can tell. I don't know when NEPA will want to give us lights. Okay, so my madam is sitting quietly. It's time to make her food for her to eat, and then we'll bathe before she starts crying and shouting at me. So thank you for joining me in the live session. We still have some minutes left. We're rounding up this live by 7 o'clock. So it's time to feed my baby. So these are plates. This is what I feed her with. I showed you guys now yesterday. So this, my favorite flavor is actually what? I'm coming out to make your food. In fact, all my cakes are all, I don't like carrot cake. I'm not really a lover of carrot cake. But all my cakes are all my favorite cake because I make the best. I make the best cake. So they're all, I'm not a cake lover, but my cakes are actually nice to be tasted. So what to eat? Let's have our dinner. So this is the quantity of food for our dinner. This is the quantity for food. So let's see what we got. I'm supposed to actually soak some grains for a dinner pap. I think that I'll do that either on Saturday. So by Monday, should be grinding because the one we have is running off. Same time by 6 o'clock in the evening. That is when we'll be live tomorrow. It's always an hour live. It's from 6 to 7 that we run our evening live. Sorry, I want to prep a dinner for her this thing. So you can always tune in by 6 p.m. Okay, guys. All right, let's feed my baby girl. Sorry, my love. So, and it's nothing much. It's just baby Adina and her mom series. And we have a lot of videos. I have videos that I'm supposed to actually edit and then drop on the channel. But I've not had time to do that. But hopefully, either this night, I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop a video. Thank you so much, Libra. Thank you so much. And I really love your company as well. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the subscribing. This is our usual spot for our dinner, for our food. So after this, we're going to bathe. Hey, my love, come and eat. Come and eat your food. I don't know why NEPA don't want to give us lights. So this is our balcony. I want it to face me so you guys can actually see us having our... Mom, I'm coming. Okay, so this is as... Hey, stop that. Thank you so much. Thank you. So this is baby A, baby Adina. Her name is Adina. Call her baby A. Stop dragging your hair. So we want to have our dinner. So my baby is actually struggling to have teeth. She wants to start having teeth, so it's actually disturbing her since today. Sorry. It has made her not to be stable in her food intake. So this is what we go through morning, afternoon. This is the only food she takes, so this is pap and breast milk. She's just 5 months. She's just 5 months. So for now we're just doing pap and breast milk. I was supposed to do it, in fact I intend doing exclusive. But my baby says she does not want exclusive. She was always crying, refusing to take breast milk. And so I had to introduce pap for her. And then she's been taking her food very well. So because of the teeth, to open her mouth and take food is not a problem for her. This one started today. No, it doesn't. She's very okay. Sits so well with her. She eats so well with it though. She doesn't purge her. I make it myself. I don't buy it. I actually make it. Even the soya beans powder, I make it myself. So I guess that is why. I buy the grains and then I soak them for about three to 4 days, and I send it to the commercial engine for them to grind it. Mama, her gum is actually scratching her. She will start bringing her teeth so she will eat meat. That she start eating meat. At this point, we have to take it by force. Else, we're gonna remain here. So, my love, yeah, 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 mommy, yeah, yeah. So our food is going out. Libra, thank you for engaging. No, I don't know. Please tell me why. Because I don't intend cutting my baby's hair. You see this hair? I don't intend cutting it at all. So why do they cut newborn baby's hair? Please let me know. Because I'm even curious to know. Because even babies with full hair, you still see some parents ending up cutting off their head after a year or once they clock a year. Why, please? Why? Why? Just tell me. Okay, I don't know. Some said it's for a new one to grow, to come out, that they have to do away with the newborn baby's own. Man, I'm not gonna cut this hair, never. I'm not cutting this hair, but the main reason that every parents usually say is that this very one is from baby, so they need to cut off the hair for a new one to grow. I don't get it. A hair that has not done you anything, that is growing very well, you will not want to cut it. I mean, I'm not going to cut this. The dad will not even allow me to cut her hair, except otherwise. But then, mama, open your mouth. Otherwise, no cutting of hair. After she stole my hair, she stole my hair. My hair, I had a full hair. I have a full hair, a full hair. So she took my hair, took that of her dad's own, and they want me to come and cut my blazer. That can be me. It's not me. It can be me. I'm waiting for her to get to this. No, that is not my natural hair, but my natural hair is actually up to this. This is actually a wig on it, but my natural hair, this is my natural hair, but it's actually up to this point, like it's up to like this. So I have a very full and long natural hair. Our food is getting up. We are rounding up with our food. Since many just small. Yes, my love. When I was a bit young, no, will I say younger? But like I say I'm old. When I was a bit smaller, my natural hair looks like afro. It was that full, like very, very full. So, my love, it's very small here. We're almost finishing our food. Funny enough, I don't apply anything on my hair. It just grows like that. Even there was a time I was actually on virgin hair, like the natural virgin hair. Like then I wasn't really applying anything on it. The only thing I know I do is I just do some Jericho kind of style on it, and I buy those Jericho gel. Then I can't even remember those other two that I used to use back then. Well, since I applied the relaxer on it, I don't apply anything on my hair. The only thing I do is I stay for months, like this very one. It's been since January since I applied relaxer on it, and this is almost the 5th month of the year, and I've not retouched it. So by the ending of this year, month, I'm also planning on retouching it, and that will be the end of it for the year. Mama, stop, 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 stop. What happened? You're full. Don't worry, let's go a little bit. Hmm. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mommy Gigi. Hey, Adina. Adina. Daddy princess. Sorry, my love. Daddy baby girl. Daddy baby girl. You can actually grow your natural hair if you have so much. If you want to have it, I think aloe vera does the job. Mama, stop, stop. See, you're almost done with your food. Just go a little bit. Mama, yeah. So as I was saying, aloe vera can actually help you out. If you can get some fresh aloe vera leaf, squeeze it out, and then I think anytime you want to wash your hair, yes, she's full. I'm just trying the food to go down a little bit. She has tried, she's done with it. So this is what we have, it's just remaining slow. She's full. Don't mind me, I'm just forcing it on her throat. Hmm. Mama. It's okay. Oh yeah, wait, mom will not give you again. It's okay. Why it's now? Hmm. Mama. Just small. Anyways, see, she has finished her food. She has finished her food. So we are done with our dinner. So it's for us to have our shower. And it's almost 6, 7 for us to end our life. I would have taken you guys inside, but there is no light. The inside is going to be dark. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for engaging. The most important thing is joining and also engaging on every part of us. Me, I'm gonna eat. I have beans. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner. I'll just warm it up and then have my dinner, have my bath, and wait till when they will give us light. I don't know why this girl suddenly started being scared of drinking water after milk. So it's a new pattern. Mama, take water. It's water. So guys, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. We really appreciate. Adina is saying thank you. Mama, say thank you. Say thank you for joining my mommy live. Say thank you for coming. Thank you for commenting. Say it. Mommy. Mama. Say, Adina, say thank you. Say thank you. Say see you guys tomorrow. Mama. Say bye. 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 Bye everybody and have a great night. We love you. Mwah. Say mwah. Mama. Say mwah. Bye. Alright guys, thank you Libra. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Bye bye. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you.